August. If passport you're a genuine, how come there or Ghana July or Ghana August or Ghana September and sit October our new passport? How is it possible?
Just less than a month. It is not possible.
It's not. Yeah, people are not reading in between the lines.
Yeah. Obi ba can say near market can and but just less than 1 month. You won't mean for passport. I less than 1 month.
And travel and a visa.
Abrawono, you are not a Ghanaian. You are a German.
Don't mind them.
Passport we did is nature say why but satama or date ni buy no next or Ghana kra oba be free Ghana me boa.
Yes, na akabe say 1 month na passport in ewu. And also you are not a Ghanaian, you are a German. And I am ma for passport less than a month na ewu enko Ghana. They will not allow you. That is what you are talking about. Now, Bejinaka say, and our boy, now you're all boy.
Say, and I'm a can. I brand from beginning because I'm a we as commerce no more grouping no more. Yes, I do my. Me see me trust. Me kaya go for it.
Only say they say no. Ghana, no matter mu da hopa, ready along the line.
Ghana.
It is a appeal now. All of these things are yakikan will be revealed in the appeal. That is why there will be an arrest. And what
on the Umbra appeal, no, my many major appeal on the area. Say, Anchina, the Anambata, Yankasano company, and you see, you bet channel.
So I'm quite appeal me because a lot of things are about incriminating or no. That will be proven through the appeal process. Because the appeal process, and yes, or because send na base country say, I feel the right process when you right, won't mean yes, sir. When you do that, it says you are presenting what a new document.
A new case. It's a new case.
I was saying, file a new case. Or through the right process now. Judge in the car now when this no. So person oh yes idea. I also file a new case, and yes sir, they will not allow her to tender in any new evidence.
Nana could you kind say unless say come a new case and kabe boamo rather than even appeal numpo. And so omunsiande. And I'm telling you, say, appeal no secret be kwa or to be daddy secret be because in say, mamma, there are certain things that we are finding out to Germany that are. My lawyers no have the evidence, some evidence that has gone on in Germany. Almost sumanko for, but the end can't ye kuma one appeal near.
Apostle me bow lawyer wo court in Sutobrim and so to toto. A realm to me yokusu. No court Friday. Na OdoBroni-MmrateaHene lawyers at the one to table so I wamwachi. Wako could dia some no lusu poto. No pie babon tene. Na journalists and bloggers ibu sao say lawyer. Na dene si ya mo say ya lose and so shall say we my yokusu. Lawyer only mean answer or didn't lose or they say superstition. Sa lawyer we lawyer papa.
Aputo amanfo ho sem na ekeka me pa chaw ma me AkosuaSerwaa ba wa ba Ghana no e kama se appeal na anti ana ma na ba bedu na anopai ana me hu se MmrateaHene bafo wa anything OdoBroni fo mu din komo kakra na ho na me hu se ma me AkosuaSerwaa ne passport na passport we ni minim se Ghana passport dia so atase ene da so no ti wo hwa details bi ne ho kro ne ba se OdoBroni for no ayeden action wa junction we so asese omo gather information onim na try appeal no ombe kire na mafia na wo hwe passport na da ho na meja omo no wo ma kirim say ye ma me AkosuaSerwaa nkasa nso de anso so ombe kirim because omo chese message ma kwa goye Ghana passport bi na passport na da so no so unhu AkosuaSerwaa fosu ebi wɔ saa date of birth no ho nkron ne ba date of birth no yɛ first 09/1963 so ata sɛ ɔmo liki ne passport a sɛ ɔmo di ho nkɔmɔ na ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ so try appeal na nneɛma bi wɔ a betimi ayɛ incriminate no na saa nneɛma korɔ no alɔyafoɔ so wɔ OdoBroni ha sɛ so ɔmo di nkɔmɔ no eti maame AkosuaSerwaa sɛ ijana no ɔde OdoBroni foɔ so ayɛ agada nneɛma sɛ when you boot for boot no mercy for the cripple say that you see no na me pam try infa na omo see no okay undima drop your comment in a professional way easily go on ana himfa ana mo say yemfa nso ho okay drop your comment but in concern we ano hye so ata say ntino tedin ne tie nsem no mame na drop your comment in a professional way ma remfi say me hu say maame AkosuaSerwaa enne obekọ kopie mu ewo Kumasi senior ena no obepie mu ofi Germany bepie mu ewo Ghana nkan na sese nipa ebu etwi ekohwe no na sese nya senkuma no manya ne ntie se Kumasi nso obepie mu saa ntino ene on the 11th of January 2026 etisa ana ho nso so ebeye but for now no yenkuri nkotie san konkonsa we mra bafo awu MmrateaHene ena na pamfo tim OdoBroni my word maame AkosuaSerwaa omedre ne brutal me na me kam kire wo
1st July and come back 4th August. If passport you're a genuine, how come there or Ghana July or Ghana August or Ghana September and 6th October our new passport? How is it possible?
Just less than a month. It is not possible.
It's not yet. People are not reading in between the lines.
Yeah. Obi ba can't say near market can and no correct, but no correct. Just less than 1 month. You won't mean for passport. I less than 1 month.
And travel on a visa.
Abrawono, you are not a Ghanaian. You are a German.
Don't mind them.
Passport we date is nature say why but satama or date ni buy no next or Ghana kra oba be free Ghana me boa.
Yes, na akabe say 1 month per na passport in ewu. And also you are not a Ghanaian, you are a German. And I am ma passport less than a month na ewu enko Ghana. They will not allow you. That is what you are talking about. Now, Bejinaka say, "Ena obua, na ye oka obua."
Say, ena mekana. Brante from beginning, me kase mami we mu scammers no mo grouping no mo yes I juma you. Me see me trust me kaya go point.
Only say no. Ghana, omu no madri mu da hopa omu ready along the line.
Ghana.
It is a appeal now. All of these things are yakikainan will be revealed in the appeal. That is why there will be an arrest. And what
on the Umbra appeal no mama ni begine mo appeal no na say yanchina dia na mbata ye nkasa no kwapon enye si ye be che no
so anko appeal ya me ha me because a lot of things are incriminating no that will be proven through the appeal process because the appeal process no and yes obeka kofa say na base count ka say afa na ye hu the right process no ye kofa right untimi nyasa. When you do that, it says you are presenting what a new document.
A new case. It's a new case.
I was saying, file a new case. Or through the right process now. Judge in the car now when this no. So person oh yes idea. I also file a new case, and yes sir, they will not allow her to tender in any new evidence.
Nana kujo kan say unless say nkomo ye new case and kabe boa rather than even appeal no. And so omo emu no omo nsiade o. Omo nsiade. And I'm telling you, say, appeal no secret be kwa ho a OdoBroni-MmrateaHene secret be because him say maame no there are certain things that we are finding out to Germany that ama lawyers no have the evidence, some evidence that has gone on in Germany. Oma suma nkofo but ye nka ye ko ma hwe wa am ko appeal ne hwe.
Apostle me ba lawyer wo court nsu tobrim nsu ototototo ewiem tumi yekusu no akọ court Friday na OdoBroni ni abusuapanyini lawyers e de wa to table so awam wachi wakọ akodi asem no alusu poto na upie ba abontene na journalists ne bloggers ibusaw say lawyer na dey na si ya mo say ya luzu enso hwe say wie ma yekusu lawyer only me answer or didn't lose or they say superstition. Sa lawyer we lawyer papa. Lawyer ya bo lawyer we lose. As a papa treya o say superstition be and you lose case no e wi we ekusu.
No sa chia na yere.
Ana sa chia na yere.
Another a year omoka say akwaje certificate every German embassy no. MmrateaHene and also make ho say because legal for no omode ti abonten a omotwa ntro and also so fake sa document na papa shi ekwaji free the German embassy in what in Accra no
and then yes mo expose for ni pa
yes
as and then mo expose ni dosun
yeah MmrateaHene mami expose wo that one also fake sa letter no a papa shi edi share the moto ma so ekwaji free the German embassy in Accra no and no see fake she say papa shi is not part of the legal team of the plaintiff. Okay, and a papa she no court now no on your power of attorney on Kahubi. And in what capacity and a papa she bet me the German embassy in Accra. AkosuaSerwaa a marriage certificate, a confirmation of a marriage certificate of Mamia AkosuaSerwaa. The embassy will not give it to him. Why? Because or no on cut the legal team no. And even so so if you are going to the German embassy, you don't go there by word of mouth. You go there in writing. You have to write to them. And in writing to them, no, you have to provide an address. The letter that was given to Papa Shino, there is no address for the recipient. Near Omotre Yane said, to whom it may concern. Say, Obi catch them, says, I letter no every embassy honor because the embassy will not give you a letter and then write by saying, say, to whom it may concern. Secondly, MmrateaHene, near money fake crane said the embassy confirmed the maiden name of Mamia AkosuaSerwaa or say the maiden name no AkosuaSerwaa I think Mark, if you can show that letter. The maiden name that was stated in that letter is different from the maiden name on the marriage certificate. MmrateaHene. Marriage certificate is so if Germany had a coy and a German embassy confirm if they are confirming it, the maiden name will not be different. And MmrateaHene. So if the embassy is confirming the maiden name of AkosuaSerwaa, it will not be different from the maiden name on the marriage certificate, isn't it? But in this case, the maiden name on the letter no Ekra Papa Shino is different from the maiden name on what? On the marriage certificate. Which shows say document now Papa Shi Koji it has been what? Edited or it has been what? Compromised. And it's a fake. It is not acceptable.
And I don't know Nashindala in count.
I don't know Nashindala as the maiden name. But on the marriage certificate, the maiden name is what? AkosuaSerwaa.
Sa no omo petition is omo passing Chinjala count.
Yes. So the confirmation now Papa Shi Ekwaji free the German embassy Shindala nka ho. Omo say the maiden name is what? AkosuaSerwaa. Which is what? Which is not true.
Fosu.
AkosuaFosu.
Omo nim de omo ye. You know what they are doing.
So, say, document Mamia AkosuaSerwaa the court ni nyina no all the documents are fake. The marriage certificate is fake. The passport is fake. The power of attorney document is fake. And as I letter no all the free German embassy and so fake. So every document is fake.
And the family book no so.
The family book is family book no it was empty. There was nothing in it.
Oh.
And no man because of say omuntimi kind dodge no they thought say there is something in it. Ni ewo say na meka kire mo no ewo say ubie mu a uhu ne ma no omo birth certificate ewom ewo say ono ma mekosa say wana nkasa ne birth certificate ewom ewo say dadulumba birth certificate ewom na ewo say ma mekosa say wana odi kan ware mienu the previous marriage na mienu ni na no marriage certificate any divorce certificate say wu so a death certificate I was say you our familiar stamp book no ni nyina ya hu om aniti normal na familiar stamp book ni nyina mu no ni nyina no enye normal papa ne hum. Wow. Just some kind of extract bi on watch twetwe ekeke.
Intina bisa penny some coprinti wo Ashtown and I say na we no we kukrumo no mko print okumaso wa no
no kre
eno kwa no ombesa mo ano mo create yo mo de na printing press for no say me printing press no printing press be na print
e formula book a every Germany has say but me pesa me kire say no man na ewo no enye no man e wo say ewo familiar stamp book mu what I say no man e wo say ewo mu e na ma kire wi say wo bie mu a because unim say Germany has say no because of say omo no family e hu hia omo no nti say e bia problem bi ba fie na say obi a omo ko obi dem na say nipa no wo wuda ho no ma so omo nsaka familiar stamp book na omo benya all the document all the information about the person na say omo mre omo enko hwehwe. That is the reason why they issue the familiar stamp book say wa ware nko a won enunti say omo fasa book no a bibia also omo hu ewo hu bia no they can see it enunti that was the purpose of introducing what this familiar stamp book no what you say sa certificate na ewo say yehu no wo fa mama AkosuaSerwaa de no a hu ba kokra wo ne ma bobo so nyina ba kokra ni ho no ma ewo sa familiar stamp book no mu enunti omo nimu say omo nte Dutch enunti omo de kwa akobiri omo ni so ewo court. That is why they took that thing to court. Yes. Everything that was in the familiar stamp book ni na toys bi koke anyway there was nothing in it.
Wow.
Hey, and I'm not saying it. Lastly, no, so person who prove current word marriage. I said, I no, the murder bishano gone. I was say, no, a bachelor was say that lumba on ne AkosuaSerwaa oti Germany no, na on ne worry. One fan call a trese would nimu say there is no marriage. And secondly, no, there should be what a proof of or change of name. And also one fan call. And the previous marriage, Mami AkosuaSerwaa the previous marriage, you know, I was say. Or they say Nikunu na wua or the death certificate eka ho and also one fan ko say Nikunu no say omuja aware so a divorce certificate e was all the ba one fan ko ana
onim say asema ye kan sisi e lawyers for ni omu na etie de
yes
and no man na baby so onim say omu tie because manya message bi free baby a omu kire say lawyers for bi tie pa na komo na ekoso no ano odin papa
Ghana no mama ya chima mi we kra na Ghana for the law no nyejuma o ya chima me mama we say chi no
ana MmrateaHene say wo Germany ya na say waware a unu kunu no mo ye familiar physician which is what insurance and proof of what of family insurance no which is what the familiar physician no I was saying ka odeko because unsaka ubehu say Mami, oni de lumba aware, and omuma nyina so ewo sa family insurance no so. Enam se onim se aware bia ni honum nti wantimi provide sa family physician no. And secondly, say waware a ye gi wo pay slipper, o tax class. Ye bibia ewo o pay slip so a your friend what the tax class obia won the class. Say waware a mo tax class no e different from obia onyan ware. And it is a mami e de copy of what ni pay slip keke crack eka the document in one a bachelor say or you're currently married to that lumba or not. When Tinya Farmer and every year biano, yes, every year biano you file for tax. Your friend store a clearum. Our Germany has say so file is tax na ma warrior you file it together with your partner. Joint. Yes, I notice our worried with that lumba ni tax or filing a tax no crampo no. Will easily show say wa worry to that lumba when timi afasa no ma we nyina nko I don't lecture say wa worry and now say when timi show all of this in a say na all hide it so there is no marriage between onene that lumba and the marriage certificate na or the call you know there is what documentation fraud and there is what even marital fraud and again there is also what paternity fraud usha court na okoye na ne bapanyi no MmrateaHene the other time me be ye calculation bi wa mesan ye biem se emre bebe mo a MmrateaHene
netio
usha document na or the court na ne bapanyi no anase the first marriage no was what civil marriage with Daddy Lumba 1991 and the firstborn in 1994. Okay? Firstborn is what 1994 and the marriage in 1991. And the civil marriage in 2004 from 1994 to 2004, which is what 10 years difference. And the Bapan so unim say MmrateaHene ne ba no ne din no e de Chandler. Ne papa yi no oni Daddy Lumba din fosu no or the Chandler. What I say? Meaning say that time no other so worry Mr. Chandler no on what? On a civil marriage. At the same time, she was married to Daddy Lumba in 1991 or customary marriage. So at the point in time, 1994, now I worry two. We worry Mr. Chandler out Germany, and I was worried Daddy Lumba in Ghana, which is what? Two marriages. In Timameno were committing what? Criminal offense, which is what? Bigamy. That is what the marital fraud. No? And I will say Akrano, Okra, the birth, Okra, Mr. Chandler ni Dino. The birth certificate, also the birth certificate contains the name of the father, which is what? Chandler. In this case, the moment warrior was also awa ubano onkra the name of your husband but another person, it means that you have given the child to another man who is not supposed to be the father. So in this case, that is also what? Perjury on the birth certificate. So that is also what? A paternity fraud. So your marital fraud, your paternity fraud, and then documentation fraud for you to be able to what? To certify a document without seeing the original copy is also what? Perjury.
And the Commission of Oath no subenya asem anande.
Exactly. Because we are finding who original no.
Copy asem am obi keke.
Explain the perjury ne kyerɛ omo nte ase. Explain the kyerɛ omo.
Perjury ni say what ko twan throw on what? On even say what court scramp na ko gina as a witness. Na say court tutu ano. Na say ebeto edi say entro na ko twa ya. And so scramp e perjury. So wo hwɛ o kan judgment na Maame AkosuaSerwaa ne attorney no Georgina no one brempon no court ne ka kyerɛ wo say nsɛm a wo be ka court no ina bebre ɛyɛ ntro nko a nti wo krampo no wo committee perjury.
The perjury na ho punishment ni bi ne de.
A criminal offense.
Abrante ya wase osu free.
That's obetumi akodem.
Exactly.
Ah, okay.
Abrante osu free macho obetumi a mutina. Oya yen. Oba fun bi so. Omunye papa we mu Jimmy Forsan, Jimmy Sansan.
Osu free oya oba na.
Oba offend Shelly no Shelly ana dende.
Kwasi afo mana.
Twemu kawa mu fin why?
Lawyer for you to cancer.
Can I come in?
But Obi William to one as
2 points again.
Casania 2 points.
Okay, good evening, Metrovia. Apostle to say, Pacho, first point I'm making, let me tell you, I can kill a camera. First point I'm making is one of the day one signatures. Pacho, sorry. Pacho Motime.
I don't know pass one.
Okay. Oh, say
Adam pass one, and I saw that.
Pacho, sorry, no, I am a banner. The day now. Listen. First point I'm making. I don't put that. OTA sound rain sounds and no so first point and I'm making once I caught there even abrocha mine impono odi nyoma court na signature nyoma ebemwa sometimes in impono judge nimpo eshe that make say enkrofo omunyi omo license mp anase paper ne pen ni omo she dan sign omo signature on the spot otiase na yen compare nyoma to see say the ode bana won nyoma daso no sa signature no eya so sign ya na se one sign in this case na mamini ni honum no na yentimi ma no embe yes our test no woni panim right then and there otiase that's something eya abroche hanum po US hanum no sometimes when people's signatures are being questioned, that's the easiest way the judges use to see if they are the ones that really signed the document or anything like that. Another thing is a power of attorney. No, ye na ye nim sebe paperwork mukakra no power of attorney mpono. enye se enkofo mienu no ejina honom na bakwa sign na bakwa sign no. It has to go in front of a notary. Both parties have to sign the paperwork at the same time in front of a notary republic. The only time omobeji bibi atumwa se mo anko in front of a notary ye bibi say if it's a extenuating situations whereby bako da hospital anase bako ewo baby ewo jail anase bibi enunti no omuntimi enumpo no yebema nipa na otro ne power of attorney no akọ to the nearest notary ewo hospital honum public notary ewo hospital honum anase jail honum na in front of sa nipa no oma sign omo signature we ne ya stamp no na nipa na obe representing no power of attorney no ono so ka paperwork na ese ko in front of notary na eno so ekos sign it. Now say if there's not extenuating situations whereby both parties, and it doesn't mean say oteha enuntinti yenti mean sign it. No, that doesn't count as extenuating situations. At no given time can two parties just sign something and send it to another person and sign something without it letting it be done in front of the witness of a notary republic, because notary republic omo be stamp so in a way and numpompo be indicate on the stamp we no modia to so no exactly where they need to sign. And yen one say what sign a paperwork in so keke. No, notary republic na no e won nyoma bia no ebe sign it putting it in first and no numpo na notary nimpo no ono so signature so beko baby wo paper ne so say on this day at this time and on at this location no this person was present as a legal representative witness to say these people signed this document in front of me at this time, and everything that is on this document I asked them if it was true and they all swore that it was true. Whoa. There's things that people have to do. In Kenya, no one say yatro bibi. Na ye diako baby say, oh, my sign my G date in Tebedua also so sign no. Power of attorney is a legal binding document. There are procedures and no there just a law. In no country can you do a power of attorney without not it being witnessed in front of a notary republic. And that person that witnessed it also has to sign next to the stamp and the seal and all that and put a date on it. I just wanted to come in there and just say that.
The judge was very lenient with the plaintiff. Why? Because unim say sa power of attorney kram ne wache kire say process yi nyina no mami wan fan faso na niema judge no kra agitu mu ene say or the emrabi every defendant lawyers ne say e was senka defendant no oba court no e was senka omode signature expert eba court to differentiate between the power of attorney, the signature of the power of attorney, and then the signature on the passport to compare. And this is senka omode expert by ya anaka expert no ebe kan ye dia anka no judge beto obegiatum na enam say omanfa signature expert amba court no ntino ene obegiatum eni ntina judge no ogitum a oma George na no begina ho as a power of attorney no so omunimu a me ka che o who can pay 29 yeah
first mami nana ma obimlam bi nana get na she woman bi she top red nana ye meda wa
Nana Lego said they
didn't Nana
legacy.
Nana
Wada.
Uncle Nipa guase too much kofu muti na no de. The 33.
MmrateaHene.
Yanko.
Emo official pa.
Afin comment to
Mechia me bra kenken so emo official pa.
Yeah, man, me also.
Okay. With the I say kenke aka a lot about the legality in Nasefo. But kakra me de beka ho and say asem we sha say a movie kakra no I did my hypothesis. Me permutation bi say o de one ko we ko kan two we ho na de we ko kan we ho a ubenya we na moma yɛn fa adwene nkɔ baabi on sɛ me yakan ni akanfo ebra ye PNDC law 111 no ye fa ye ho adwene no sɛ PNDC law 111 no ebe prevent ye from say ye beje offer we beje na japade na busuafo no nyina ye beje yenipa bi a wowu ajapade na enko ne yere ho ye fa ye ho adwene na dodo ani maaso na one obi a ne maame bia ne maame nya santini na ne papa ya santini ewu en ni nkomo a nhu se akanfo ye fa ye ho adwene osamra ne ho na in most cases emra no ho bat yetimi fa so agi ajapade free obi a owu na ne yere en ne mansam na esa strategy ni bi na otimu se nkofo bi eyusu maame we a odawachi and compare mu eyusu. The whole issue was about kwanya ubia PNDC law 111 man ho kwan man enya japade emfiri obia bi tise lumba ho anka omode e fa so dey na me pa kire the whole adien say ebra ye create PNDC law 111 no kwan at most akanfo fa so say emra no ho de ba kwan ya bitimi afa ho maneuver emra no e de agi obi a wawu ajapade afi ne yere ne ma ho enie so obi wu na abusiafo pese omoji a one factor what be afanto ne timu nie omo pese omoji ajapade first omo yi obi oda o ma na okasa ma omo spokesperson and mo ebi atomoda no se na mu chi a mbohu se asmo make besi super pepe de amamo spokesperson wonye obi o yabusuani yen kohwe da lumba de anim omo ye mienu giga ene papa she omo nebusuafo omunya spokesperson ni wi a no ma pe obi a omo de be ye decoy say oh we ni ye preja pade because PNDC law 111 no ama of ase ani anuanom omo ntimi ko preja pade straightforward enti yenya obi a obekasa ma ye wi a the next pillar ye disi ho eye obi ye de isi wo so ono ne ye ko preja pade na ye pre bibia ma no and in this case maame AkosuaSerwaa nti omunya saa ne ma mienu we wi a na fe ade no ahyase nti the whole thing se mo hye no so mo bi no mu na mo wa se obi a wo se wo kwakọ kire se ye ware no court aban mu no omomfo obi witness mra witness no ye witness a wonim efia ware mu nsensem dodo na adwena ankọ se adentia no mka se lawyer no bon no abonda bi no munim se ye eba so munko prove ordinance marriage a omuni evidence bia na mum ena akoto omokoye ne na enye se ye ko prove se maame no ye legally married through ordinance omoko se omoko hwese court no betimi abu atie OdoBroni na ye bewie no court na aka se OdoBroni ya nware no either tradition or ordinance na up to so omo ye omo investigation no omo hu se ba bia OdoBroni bia obe mia ne nanso eye efiaware enti ye yenim se ye court aware mu aban mu aware ye client no woni hwe wo ho enti yempe obi a wote Ghana efiaware akanfo aware ase na ye wogidie se sa papa we be kasa wi a OdoBroni ne stance se ye ware no ofie no amamre mu no ye bebu mu ntokuro ye bewie no judge ne bebu ase OdoBroni ya nware no
we didn't meet you.
Ghana for the destiny.
Ekoye asante asemo. Sana no komu pato no.
Yes. Na ni kebesi nie. Anka the bra judge ni nya kan so OdoBroni enya yire na ape. Omudo sebo obeko fie. Na acha 5 to 7 days. Ubo say the same nkrofo na. Omuso mo pre aware ama ya mamia AkosuaSerwaa be stand back say yo your honor. We dey na ye pre ama ya mami. Na ye wie first year chese OdoBroni no onye oyire no yesa kwenya nkrata any evidence chese AkosuaSerwaa anso so no onye oyire. This is what they wanted to do. Now come with the proof number and those people had the proof nti omunya the proof ni ba court ebe ruling on also out as oyere. Now making the PNDC law 111 not work against them would have happened here. And Saturday we MmrateaHene maybe I say we call for more your investigation. Nama nkrofo a papa eya kanni na asantini wo na busuafo person mo first strategy we age o mo ajapade fi o mo nkwala nsam anu mutimi de gye mo say the same strategy no number 1 ye o mo pe ajapade no o mo mfo manimu emma say o mo no mo every bibi o mo pe spokesperson wonya busuani ba wonya busuana nante ache in this case Jiga any papa she say Mela was a Jiga omune that lumba ananti ache in extension omune busuana ananti ache. And then omuyi obi a omudma society no any oman no ehu say when ye pre-bibia no but enyesa ye yusu na ye timiji the first obstacle in this case first obstacle was OdoBroni tinka court no ye ko wieye omode expecting Ashanti marriage Akan marriage customer marriage ne baaye and o church mu nyina wieye na e convince judge ne say anware OdoBroni a nka 5 days to 1 week. No man samba court to say, court, your evidence a chess mammy anware ni. And I say, your evidence a chess before say you about you be money be na mameno on ye you be man yere. Ntie ho that Lumba estate bibia ebeko kudi omunsam na ade no say enkoye say oh omagie japade no but say because papa no wu no woni yiri bia OdoBroni nya na yiri mami AkosuaSerwaa nya na yiri ntino abusua na ebeje estate no japade no ahye aka ho asem na wa jata sebo a o se wakọ nkramosum nti onche nam abo anwe na kramanya aponche akofie ho akọbọpunu mu se omate se o iso kramoni na obe kramoni no a wonche mo anwe na aduane be na odi na osebo atupunu ni mo hwe ade na besi wo ho no asem sebe na to prove this hypothesis eba ne say na AkosuaSerwaa ye pray aniema ama no eda AkosuaSerwaa duru Ghana niema mi AkosuaSerwaa is also living we fan kwa dwindwem di MmrateaHene memma mi kasa nyetenti mi di si ha ma kire se a strategy ye akanfo ye creative which is very very cunning and creative udi agra PNDC lo wa ho ba ye beje papa ja pade afa bedase
MmrateaHene asema mini amen kai MmrateaHene no krepa na MmrateaHene ma menka paragraph bi nchiro na menfa manonsi e wo ha sei na ebe surprise obia because team legal for no twetwa ntro won chen say na say no kodi low na koye say MmrateaHene wo kan judgment no a ba bia wo kan a wo behu say entro nko a na ma AkosuaSerwaa
bi ba wa ha lawyer for bi ba wa
ekotwa court no kire say paragraph 137 no ehona mede manusi na me kan wi a obia behu nie nti a ma mi call court a wantimi anko prove no ho o say we page 61 paragraph 137 the attorney could not answer most questions averred in her own evidence in chief. She had earlier mentioned the plaintiff could not relocate with the late Daddy Lumba because she had to remain to pay the mortgage. Muntio omoka mortgage awa bontin muntie niye. She had to remain to pay mortgage, take care of the children as they were young, and also pay for loan they had contracted. Yet, under cross-examination, she could not give any detail on any of the reasons by saying, I do not recall, or denying outright. She gave evasive answers. She gave evasive answers and contradicted her own evidence. She did not know anything about the alleged loan contracted, not the amount, not the date, not the bank, and who contracted it. Even PW1 here, Akosua Brempoma. Even Akosua Brempoma also denied under cross-examination that there was a mortgage to be paid, even though that assertion is slated under paragraph 20 of her own evidence in chief. Mrateahene, uti asem we are orenho. Wa wodi asem akogina court say, wo wantimi ama amesrada de number because of say na wo hwe nkra na wo tua mortgage na wakogi loan. Ye bisa wa ensema wo kan ye ni nyina akire say unnim bank kra akogi loan no, unnim amount kra, unnim ba bi akogi loan no. Ana ono ankasa ne witness Brempoma no so begina hodom a wantimi an confirm say ampa ye kogi loan bia o say o man kogi loan bia afi omu gina bonten e ka say AkosuaSerwaa kogi loan and the demand that the lumba we actually say entro na certain legal wife for omu ka wa bonten and it is a mutie omu a mummontungu e entro nko a bibia okogina court bia na mami wantimi improve bibia na warrior wantimi improve ni marriage certificate ya wantimi improve nienti so a wantimi ama mesrada de lumba no so a wantimi improve and nti court no hu say ensem odi abato court no entro and nti na ye bo ne nsem ni na tugu ye no Mrateahene me do besi ya say
ya Mramte kakra
Brambi.
na AkosuaSerwaa AkosuaSerwaa bra betia de
Yeboa eni
da bia ye ba ye ka wa asem
yeboa
ba cho me ba
a judge for ne a lawyer for asinkonya wo sasem we hu a o mutie ntimi so ka sama ebe kwati AkosuaSerwaa se ne be wo ni na be hu se ukuta fact na wo kasa
o fact ne de wa ha ya twere fact ne wa ha ya bie documents ayase ye de ba TikTok aba be ye education ti fact ne de ya bie documents ha ti me ya fra me fra ya bo aichi fra ya bo achi fosu bibia wa ha na me pese me di we twam ya se AkosuaSerwaa o manani atra nani nton se we de me di natem o ya manani atra nani nton na ye de ye penasem ye maame no ya doni firi yakoma mu o ya de bia team wa wanifo no ntumi ntene no meme ya bo achei ani me nuanom aka ne de ye betumi atene no na AkosuaSerwaa o ya ma wani wei atra wani nton ye mu bi ne ye betumi akyerew se o tia ye betumi atene ye nya fanfules ye pewa asem ye dow o ya den a oni lumba wan lumba de jada entuye ntumi ma ha na ya ma mekasa endidi watem ne enkasa entieti asabi wani monyam bia wo so but AkosuaSerwaa o tene I can say o tia o say ye tene uhia atene sabi mpraduasa no ma bia ya wo ye no e kamia ye say ani wunfie no ma bia wo ye no ani wunfie a wo say wo 63 years and so ba panyin wo 45 years ani wunfie ne nko AkosuaSerwaa ye nimo de ka ye private person AkosuaSerwaa a ye nim ne de ka odi nanim asiesie camera nim ka ye de camera kura to so a ka AkosuaSerwaa de ntoma be kata nanim AkosuaSerwaa ye nim no na oba Ghana mpa na onfa camera nsi no so AkosuaSerwaa ye nim no Germany ompie mpo no obi ahu no AkosuaSerwaa ye nim no ondi ni birthday AkosuaSerwaa ye nim no onye obi oye public person na eside na lumba wu achi maami AkosuaSerwaa se de ufiri Germany ba Ghana ukwobo pawiemfo se amanfo mfa camera mesisi wo so die na siye AkosuaSerwaa mementawo me frau yabo achei fosu me mentao but usubaya nyankopon de ball no o mania free sa suban no ho o ye a very shy person na adentina wama some TikTokers bi enkran ketenkete a omo twasi anuam Echra wo maame panyimu sei nyansa. AkosuaSerwaa unim se di omo beye ni nyinara wakoma mu ka wunya koma anya ne saa because you are a very shy timid person. Okura wo mpenipa animu kasa. Na si den na woma enkran keten bi ebo pressure. Emma say dey free Germany ba ye dey camera be sisi wo so. You are enjoying the fame meboa. But Akosua kan hunu ne say Ghana for na ba airport wonum no. Oma ye diemo musika ye bo omo pa se omo mra na omo ma mehia okwan no omo mpe wa asemo. Sa Ghana for no they are fighting their own battles inherently no omo ku omo ankasa ko ana omo de wo AkosuaSerwaa wo case na dane camouflage. They don't love you until ba airport na you say a little attention be na wunya no say ye utirimu say we celebrate dia na maame oboa because enche kra u videos audios phone calls or ma record no ma ame ebedu TikTok yeso a ye me ye bo ache me ba be kwama I will fight obi biara obe leak you phone call obi biara wa record da ode be ba bontere ne me ba be kwama but me mpese be kwa koduru woni nti metufo because onya akra oya panyimu oba panyini kwaku pon 45 years maame behave to say panyini me nidi watem me kanya sa aguasum behave to say panyini sabi onya akra koto a otwese anuam oya maame panyimu oni ya papa lumba aye bibi da nti ye the same respect ne ma but now saying oya behave to say na sabi mpreduasa Oda so ye 15-year-old girl. We are being girlish. Na maame panyimu AkosuaSerwaa. Unfie kwananim. Oba panyini kwaku pon. Ewo 45 years. Enka maame panyimu de ente se. O the best friend e yeden, maame. AkosuaSerwaa tie mi o. Ka maame a unfie kwananim. Ka o best friend ya wo ma. Enketesi wa esi sukra no mu dwane free sa best friend no ho ba maame panyimu AkosuaSerwaa de afei ana ne ho ye ne de afei ana ababa wasem awura ne mu yesi ya fra bibi best friend maame AkosuaSerwaa ba bia ne tifia duri oda so ya best friend nsem o best friend no wan o best friend ene maame Gina ba bia watifia duri wo da so ye best friend ye mu bi de be ka lokra na kire wo I said the way o ya wo ho no o ye usuban te se na o ye abofra onya abofra so best friend na wa fa no eso mfa so ne se AkosuaSerwaa ye mu bi de ye wa kire se ye ba so ne edidi watema ya na ye ya nti ye be ba be ka lokra na kire wo lokra no ye be ka si wanim se na be ya be sesa free wa kwan mo ne ho no aba be di onyankopon achi best friend na o ye no onya akra twasa best friend mu na fa wo ma ye obi bia fa wo ma ye wade nyina na best friend o mbe yi wama asem we mo fa mark ba bi se ne best friends wa meki in Georgina ene TikTokers bia omususu se omo kwa maame no anase maame ni susu se omo kwa ma no omo beyi na ma enti AkosuaSerwaa me de me ba betufo oye ubetumi awo me because uba panyi wo 45 years onya abofra o ma TikTokers e control to say akuaba o se TV mu o ma TikTokers e control to say ya can say GTA 6 near the party control you domo no pe ana wo ye because our TikTokers no ana found the illegal actions a wu take enu ntire domo beka ana wo maame panyimu wo ye se maame panyimu adi 60 something years na enkofu hunu bi a wa TikTok ana kire no dia onya sa maame no there is something wrong with her and AkosuaSerwaa ye nyina ye maame no ade ebi a wo ye a meme ye bo ache ifosu ya na ye me ya enu ntina make one asem ebio na ekoma asem so no team legal one when you for no mahu ne say inkunimdie ho kom de omo pa because asem we buy no ya bo omo saa ya start free Kumase omo di card injunction koto aye no so komo de koto so ana ye lawyers omo no omo nkasa omo ba court na no makofie makwa akobie laptop no ma hwenwoma but lawyer kusidie a man can for kusidie ye kokko session bia lawyer ye di asem wo court lawyer ye di asem wo court not a podcast so to ayampia lawyer ye di asem wo court no grant interview lawyer aya disika ma na sa lawyer kusine die AkosuaSerwaa frizongo mu a ki atwaja to ne dan mu cause nsembunu na odie no say ye tiktakers ya di disika ya wa brochire ye adwuma wa awom ya di disika ma wo lawyer say fa kwoboa ya maame AkosuaSerwaa mobroni efu no yire mobroni fa boa no onya justice na say lawyer disika na ma no akọ court no akọ wia akọ lose ya oba ya obeka nkwase asem a kire ye say eye ewiem na ye ekusu eye spirit bi na ndi amba
oka say medame yire ase na yire na suma no
na yire na suma no nkwase asem ke ye zongo baabi a o san ki twaja to sa lawyer ne dan mu ko se nkwase asem na ode ye maame no mo die maame ni sika di munim se ye maame ni case ana mo die maame ni sika di kwa but nonetheless no ye team anyansafo side ne de ye win ye nti Kumase onom no ye win baako wo injunction no so omo de injunction kwato aye no so na ye lawyers ne botugu baabi ti ye win baako ene ba awade ne mpompom so na ye Friday mekai afa ye kokko to a mi scroll TikTok sa me wan say ye say maami bi atwa hwe wo court ye say ne yasema aba nti me call life no so na say kire say team anyansafo side ne ya win nti Kumase onom no ye bomo knockout o ma anya win baako kra ye wie ye omo ba besuiti ho pentenkwa ebesi hu apenidie ye wie ne ye ko manhia no so ye kwae no kasa bebrebe ya win ye wie eye omo no side o e ba ye omo say Thursday manhia se ye mmra ne nyina ye susu sampa Thursday ye beko edu Thursday no mo ne nam nkran let us say manhia also so ya bo omo femfram na za kwaya train no ana omo say omo krom Kumase no omo lose dia omo de ko away Accra na nkrasefo ma bi sabi ye ni di atem wa ha nkrasefo ma bi omo ho afia bi instead sa mo betena mu kunu ho na ma ya bu hu ye na ma siesie mu ho no mo sori a mo sekura mo ntwitwiri na mo twekanka ni tufa mo so se ya mo betena fu anima jimi kwa mo sori a mo twempo mo ntinhia na kwasia mo twempo se ya
masa fa kwasia ko kwasia ko
mesra team OdoBroni eja na ma so na odem pa so atase enti utie nkomo omadie na maami AkosuaSerwaa passport no hu kro no ba no me pache wadaroma drop your comment why share the video team OdoBroni fo no maami AkosuaSerwaa okopie mu ene Kumase enti no montomfa why ana mosisen okay mame hu adwenkyere bafo wu na pamfo team OdoBroni ejana no odin etie no maami AkosuaSerwaa se appeal no ebekoso wo Ghana ha se ebekoso amonane ebre ne nkrabia na bekire why kindly drop your comment and share the video me that's it